CM 365, all about Carnatic music. The first song that Sri Thyagaraja is supposed to have composed is Namo Namo Raghavaya in the Ragam Deshatodi set to the Tishra Ekatalam. Now this song, though very simple, gives us a clear indication actually about what the purpose of music was for Thyagaraja and how his musical journey was planned for the future as well. This composition we see is in the Sanskrit language, which is the sonorous language of the Vedas. And the song sounds the dominant note of his life, music career and his mission. And Thyagaraja, as we all know, was fully aware of the significance that Lord Rama had in his life. And also he knew the importance of Ramanama, which was very vital for him and his life as well. And he actually expresses Ni kataksham bululeni janma melara. That is, what is the use of this life if I do not get your divine grace? Or that is, if you do not give your glance at me. So where he understands the importance of Rama, the Ramanama, and how also the blessing of Rama is important for his own life. In this particular song, we see that he opens with like Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. So twice this Anisham, the word comes here, like how it sounds. Let's see. Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, where this line is repeated twice. Anisham means that is for always or forever. That is salutations again to Lord Rama or Raghava, and Anisham means forever and always. So here, that is how Rama's name ruled Tyagaraja's life. Every moment and every breath of his life was meant to be used rather in singing the glory of Lord Rama. If you look at his compositions, in one extreme we see that he has composed so many aesthetic and scientific aspects have been brought out through his compositions. The ragas have been explored so beautifully, and the sangatis, which are his sole contribution, have really helped much in unfolding the composition's beauty in a larger manner. But on the other hand, we also see that he has understood the value, importance and experience the bliss of congregational singing, and that's why he composed quite a few compositions called the Divyanama Sankirtana, which is actually about simple tunes, repetitive tunes, where everybody can sing together, very comfortably. And probably he heard the Haridasas and the Bhagavatas join and sing together, and that actually inspired him to compose these kind of compositions exclusively for the purpose of congregational singing. Here we see that the musicality and poetic beauty is so poignant that in spite of the fact that the tunes are repeated, they sound very, very beautiful. We look into a few charanas. The first one, Sukhanutaya Dina Bandhave Sakala Loka Daya Sindhave Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham, Shrita Durita Tamo Bahuravaye Satata Pali Tadbhuta Kavaye, Namo Namo Raghavaya Anisham. There are 8 charanas here. The final Mudra charana. Nagaraja Palana Aya Thyagaraja सेविताय नमो नमो राघवाय अनिशं नमो नमो राघवाय अनिशं. Actually, if you look at this composition intently, you'd see that his poetic expertise is revealed even in his very first song, because of the fact that throughout this composition there are Dvitiya Akshara Prasa as well as Antya Prasa so beautifully, interwoven into the composition through the lyrics. And it's also a case of, we could say that, a simple structure yet which is so very, very beautiful. Coming to the Ragam Desya Todi, you must be wondering what it is. To put it very simply, the Arona takes the similar notes as Todi, but here of course the notes are rendered much more plain, like Sa Re Ga Ma Pa Da Ni Sa Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Re Sa. Thus we see that this first composition of Thyagaraja, Namo Namo Raghavaya, gives us a lot of insight into what Lord Rama actually meant to his life and what his musical journey was all about. CM 365, all about Carnatic music.